and becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me, if you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you will never ever be without. I grant you that your gifts will take you places that will literally amaze you.
Gonna be a warm day here in central Iowa. Supposed to be in the middle 90s today, I believe. And been working on the Bronco. Probably doesn't look like I've gotten much farther than in my last video. But I have got most of this corner in. Still have to do this bottom section that ties into the rocker panel and so forth. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do down there. This is time consuming. And over here on this side, got this one, I got a piece, I don't know where I put it. But anyway, I have a piece for this, and what it's going to do, I'm going to find it. Here it is. And I'm not sure if I can get this in here with one hand. It does fit fairly good. But it's going to fit down in there like that. Anyway, it fits in there. I need to get that welded in, and then I'm gonna make another piece that will get welded in to the top here, and it'll come down and meet that part going around, kind of like what I did over on that side. But with all the weird twists and turns and curves, I mean, it bends down this way and up that way, and it kind of twists as it comes around here. Yeah, that's been taking quite a while, especially on the driver's side, and I don't know why. It seems like everything I do on the driver's side is a lot more complicated than on the passenger side. No clue why. And then once I get those in, I'm going to have to spend a considerable amount of time getting these fully welded in, and then I'm going to put some epoxy primer on them, and they should be good to go. They need to come back, fix that, and then I guess I could get this out of the way. And then, like I've mentioned several times, it'll be the rear sill time, and I'm going to have to give a little bit of thought on exactly what I'm going to do there. Don't know if I'm getting one of those or not. Haven't heard anything in the past, I don't know, week or so. So if not, I'm just going to have to move forward with making something. Isn't that right, Jesse? Well, actually, after I put some epoxy primer on those, then I'll smooth them all out with some body filler, and then we should be ready to go. Only other problem I'm going to run into before too long, and I'm not going to turn this valve on right now. I'm not using the welder, but almost running a little low on welding gas. You end up using a lot of gas doing this because every time you pull the trigger, well, I'll just turn it on. That valve right there, when it hits that peg down there, tank's empty. When it was full, it was up, I don't know, up in this area somewhere. So maybe a quarter tank left, something like that. But anyway, like I was saying, every time you pull the trigger on this, it lets gas out. I think you could probably hear that. And one thing, a lot of times when you're welding, you'll get a ball of weld on the end of your wire, and so if you just pull the trigger to get more wire out so you can snip it off, it's blowing gas out. And a lot of times when you're welding, you aren't welding very long with these little, just doing these little spot welds, and it's not like you're continuously welding, and you just end up, I think you end up wasting a lot of gas. So probably gonna have to go get me a new tank of welding gas before I can finish. Shut that off and relieve the pressure. There we go. I also need to get me some more weld through primer. I'm pretty much out of that stuff. And I know it's going rather slow. Not a whole lot of fun doing this all day long. And trust me, it's taken a lot of time. But we're getting there. It's gonna get done, I promise. And then things should move along and be a little more fun once we start putting her back together. It's just all this kind of stuff. It's got to be done. Not fun to do, very time consuming, but that's the way it is. Also, at some point, well, I need to get some air in this tire again, but at some point I'm going to get under this thing and I'm going to needle scale the frame best I can. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. We're not doing a frame off restoration here, but that'll clean up pretty good. It really, I mean, I know it doesn't look very good, but it's just surface rust. The frame is really in good shape on this thing. Take a needle scaler to this, we'll spray some OSPO on it, and we'll paint it up, and it'll look good. And that brass fire extinguisher that I showed in my last video, it's looking pretty sharp. I spent a little time one night working on that. That's going to be part of tomorrow's video, Scattered Saturday video, and you'll see the result on that. I got a little bit left to do, going to finish that up probably tonight. And like I've said, I do have something coming for the green truck. Going to totally change, no, not totally, but it's going to change the look on this, and probably going to get more compliments and people talking about what's going on this truck than I get when I'm just driving the truck around. And you'd be amazed, I can't hardly go anywhere, not even to the local convenience store in town that's about 6-7 miles away, without somebody pulling up beside me or talking to me as we're going in or coming out of the store or something. Always wanting to ask about the truck, and that's fine, I don't mind that at all. I like talking about the truck. But I have a feeling that the modification we're doing to this thing is, it's going to get a lot more discussion. I actually thought it might be coming last week, a slight chance of last week, and then it sounded like possibly this week, and now it sounds like it's going to be the end of next week, and even if it's not until next month, going to be well worth the wait. So I'm going to get back to work on these corners, see if I can get that finished up, and the rest of this all welded up if I don't run out of welding gas. And don't forget, if you have a license plate or anything else that you'd like to send into the Fox Shop, address is down in the description. Links also down there for t-shirts, hoodies, channel stickers, all that kind of good stuff. It's down below. Somebody just bought a hoodie from Australia, and I just sent a couple channel stickers off to Canada yesterday, or the day before yesterday. So if you're watching from Australia, send me a license plate. I'm not sure what that would cost. That might be asking too much. Would be kind of cool. I have a few Canadian plates. So that's what's going on with the Bronco, and I'm going to start showing more of what I'm doing, but I've shown doing this before, and it's just the same thing over and over and over. Back here on the rear sill, I'm going to try to show more of what I'm doing back here, since might be good to have a video on that if people are trying to restore a Bronco. Granted, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, so maybe we'll just figure it all out together. So that's gonna do it for this video. Just a quick little update on what's going on. Probably seems like I'm spinning my wheels, and sometimes it feels like it, but like I've said, this just takes a long time and not a whole lot of fun to do. So tune in tomorrow for the Scattered Saturdays video. Haven't recorded a whole lot this week. I just haven't recorded a whole lot of anything this week, but there is gonna be a video tomorrow. So give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you next time, and have a wonderful day.